I'm like a dog wearing a hat, sitting in a burning room, sipping my coffee saying, this is fine. Clicking my mouse, trying to place pre-orders for action figures that sell out in seconds, that won't ship for months anyway. Repeating the steps that used to have a meaning, a purpose. Action figure collecting was something that mattered, something I cared about. Now it's just muscle memory. It feels futile, pointless. For years, collecting brought me joy. Now, frustration, resentment. Chasing the thing of the moment on the secondary market at 3 times retail price. This is an industry that is truly, completely broken. How did we get here? How do we get out of here? Can we get out of here? Or have we finally reached the end? Thanks to a global pandemic, every industry on Earth is undergoing drastic, unexpected change. Some were in the position to shift resources or adapt their business. Others were already in a tenuous position, struggling to keep up. A disruption to every step of the process of this scale has the potential to destroy once reliable systems forever. From designer to manufacturer to distribution to retail, no one step in the process, no one entity is to blame for the current issues facing both halves of the supply and demand relationship. The path forward is not clear and there are no easy answers. That said, there are only 2 potential outcomes for this industry: life or death. This is change that has been happening for a long time. Old systems were already evolving toward the new way of doing business in the age of the internet and instant gratification. The fallout from that had not yet settled when day-to-day life, the economies of the world, social interaction, travel, dining, and everything were suddenly, in many cases, overnight, different. Change like that isn't going to just bypass the action figure industry. It is impossible to have a global marketplace and function independent of it. We are in the beginning stages of a complete metamorphosis of everything, including what it takes to be a collector of anything. And it is going to get worse before it gets better. Our levels of tolerance will be tested, and some of us may decide that the reward of having a collection is no longer worth the effort. In June of 2018, we published a video called "The Action Figure Industry is Broken." It was an assessment of how the action figure industry had evolved over several decades to become what it was at the time: unfocused, oversaturated, expensive, and overburdened by high demands from an increasingly smaller percentage of customers. It wasn't a condemnation of the industry. I mean, I love this stuff. But this was some tough love, some real talk. And at the end, I offered some potential steps that manufacturers and retailers could take to help foster a healthier relationship with consumers, collectors, and fans going forward, and thereby facilitate the continued growth and survival of the industry that I love. And then a year later, COVID-19 happened. The now of COVID-19, the new normal, feels like a branching timeline with all of the problems that were already occurring under the old system with the harsh realities of the new system. It feels like we've gone through the looking glass to the other side, familiar yet completely different. And that's how we're trying to get through it. Recognizing that things have changed, but trying to desperately hold on to as much of the way it was as we can. It is very frustrating. Placing orders only to have them canceled before they ship, if they ship at all. Orders that get lost or damaged. Boxes that say they were delivered even though you never received them. The whole thing is a giant, faceless, unfeeling, uncaring system. A machine that produces the thing you want, teases you with its life-changing features that could make you, your collection, whole, and then the veil of the now distorts it. If you can go to the store, if you're willing to go to the store, there's even less chance that the thing you want will be there. Every aspect of the before time has constricted even further. The cost of not acting, the cost of forgetting a launch, a pre-order, missing the moment a shelf gets stocked, compounding the stress of the process. It digs the knife deeper into your already wounded spirit. The thing that was supposed to be fun, a glimmer of joy in this Biff Tannen timeline, now amplifying the anxiety, leaving you with a greater sense of despair. Because it's not supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be this hard. It's just action figures. It's supposed to be an escape. It's supposed to be a simple transaction. I want a thing, you make a thing. I give you my money, you give me a thing, everyone is happy. But right now, no one is happy. You know why? Because f*** Hasbro. And you know what? F*** Mattel too. And while we're at it, f*** Disney, Playmates, McFarlane Toys, and NECA, f*** Bandai, Mezco, f*** Mafex, and Takara, f*** all the imports. F*** this obsolete distribution system. F*** Walmart, Target, and Walgreens. Rest in peace, Toys R Us, because f*** Bain Capital. F*** leveraged buyouts and unregulated capitalism. My budget. The deluge of stuff that accelerates every year, making it impossible to keep up. The hunt, the chase, exclusives, and pre-ordering. Buying stuff online. Those bots. The people who use those bots and the people who invented those bots. Getting lost in the mail, but please God, seriously, save the post office. And you know what? Variants and running changes. Paint apps, accessories, toe and finger articulation. Buying one to sell later. Mint in package. Blind boxes, P.O. boxes, and unboxing. Bootlegs and knockoffs, the factories that churn this stuff out. Third parties, fourth parties, and IP theft. Come up with your own ideas. Come up with something new. Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, Spawn, Power Rangers, and Jurassic Park. Those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Batman. Spider-Man and the X-Men, seriously. Deadpool. Star Wars, the original trilogy, the prequels, the sequels. Boba Fett, Jango Fett, The Mandalorian, and that Baby Yoda. The 80s and the 90s. Ghostbusters, Voltron, and Power Rangers. Fortnite. Comic book tie-ins, novels, video game adaptations. Transmedia storytelling. Just tell a story and end it. Can you hand me that? It rolled when I dropped it. Thank you. Algorithms and advanced artificial intelligence. YouTube. My feed. My recommended playlist based on my favorite songs. Facebook. Instagram. Stories. Just all social media. Tagging everything. Data collection because it's all just gonna get breached anyway. Hauls. Brickseek. Hiding a rare figure in the Barbie aisle so someone else can't get it. Asking someone to go out back and get the case 2 weeks before street date. And street dates. Amazon, canceled orders, eBay, Craigslist, Mercari, and Facebook again, because you, Facebook. Flippers, scalpers, fig swappers. You people for not leaving one for the next collector. We put it on a t-shirt. COVID-19. The powers that be. The leaders who failed us. The overwhelming feeling of hopelessness that renders all of this insignificant, that won't let me be distracted by the stupidity of collecting tiny plastic people. You for taking that away from us. I think what I'm trying to say is that it has been a very stressful, very unpredictable year, and every little thing that goes wrong right now feels like piling on. Look, it's easy to lose sight that this collecting action figures isn't happening in a vacuum. It's hard not to vent online, to not direct that anger and resentment at the obvious targets. I personally refuse to like any Instagram posts in my feed of the new exclusive wave of G.I. Joe classified figures until I personally owned them. It's a tiny power, but one that I wielded without prejudice. It was a sense of control over something. No one can predict where this is going or how it ends. The future that was going to be isn't. We're making the new future now. This is a journey and evolution that we are all going to take together, whether we want to or not. You may notice that your seat restraint is already fastened and you are going along for this ride. The way things should have worked in 2020, the way merchandise and budgets were set up to flow through the year is 100% nuked. Some of these companies were still adapting to the loss of Toys R Us and figuring out their online strategy, and now everything is different. Everything is more complicated. Every single company involved, every person involved is making it up from here on out. Life or death. You know, I take that back. It's not life or death, it's life and death. It might not be pretty right now, but it is the end of whatever the old system was, and the beginning of whatever the new system will be. I don't know why I'm so worried about this audio running. It's obviously running. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you very, very much to those of you who already are. If you're in the position to help the channel grow, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/toygalaxy or become a YouTube channel member. Both Patreon and YouTube channel membership have the same exclusive content, so choose your own adventure. Please share this video and let us know in the comments down below if you're looking for a way to let off some collector steam. Maybe we'll make a transcript of this video available so you can print it out and read it out loud. It is a heck of a release, cathartic, therapeutic. You will feel better immediately after reading it. That's advice from Dr. Dan Larson that you can take to the bank. That's where doctors live, right? At the bank?
Absolutely.
All right, yeah.